This is Robert with Fly High Paramotors. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to put together the Air Conception 280 Titania. Lightest 280cc paramotor in the world with electric start and clutch, baby. This is the future. Awesome. Super light. Jump up and down on it with it. Very nice. You notice how straight I am? And the reason I'm standing so straight and I'm not leaning forward is because the weight is perfectly balanced on my back. And if the weight is really well balanced on your back, then you won't be leaning forward to try to center yourself. So it's not just how much a paramotor weighs, guys, it's also how well it's centered on your back. Because if it's not centered on your back and the weight is going too far back, then you feel like you're leaning back, all the weight is going back, and then you would go forward. So if it's really well centered and balanced, then you have a nice straight posture and weight is nicely over your shoulders and really great. Pretty amazing, guys. It's it's a 280cc and I can't tell the difference in weight at all on my back. It's extremely well balanced. Cannot tell that I have a 280cc motor and up to 200 on my back. So great job in Conception. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you how to put the swing arm on. One thing you have to make sure when you're putting on the swing arm that you don't have any twists in the straps here. So make sure there's no twists. You don't want to have it twisted up like this or something, right? Want to make sure you take out all the twists. There's no twist here in the straps, nice and straight. From there, we're going to put it on. Push this on nice and gently so you don't strip the bolt. There it is. And now we're going to put the plastic part on here, facing inwards, so it locks it. This just prevents this from moving. You're going to put the washer on now. Make sure when you put this on, guys, that you put it on so this plastic knob here cannot come on off. So you got to put the nut in. Put the nut in first, like that. Make sure this one is facing outwards, okay? And then put it in. That way it won't fall off. Otherwise, if you put it on wrong, this will fall off. So make sure it cannot come off. And I'll just hand tighten it until it's nice and tight. Just like so. It's really nice. It's an easy, quick connect. Just like that. There you go. You want it nice and, you don't want it too tight where you can't move the arms, but just crank it on there nice and good. Should be good. Okay? Let's go do the other side. So again, you just want to make sure that we don't have any twists in here. So, nothing like that or anything. Just make sure there's no twist. Put it on here nicely. Careful how you put this on so you don't damage the threads. Just do it nice and easy. Don't force it. Just get this guy out of it. Just work it on there. There it is. Okay. So again, I'm going to put the plastic on here, just like so. We're going to put the washer on, like that. Now we're going to put this on, just like that. We can use our hand to tighten it. Very nice. Nice upgrade. So this is some of the new upgrades on the V2 frame, if you're wondering. We got easy disconnects for the swing arm, and you don't need any tools now to really put this thing together. Do make sure the nut back here is set good. Now, as you're putting this in, it's basically self-tightening that nut up also. But if it is loose, you want to grab a wrench and just hold it down and tighten it down a little bit. But otherwise, you should self-tighten it on there. Yeah, so you can see the frame has a couple new improvements on here. Looks really nice. The Air Conception 280 can be ordered with a 3-blade propeller. And so I'm just going to show you how to put this together because a lot of you guys might not know how to put a 3-blade propeller together. And so I'll just show you right now. So all you got to do is just put it together like this. Match up the bolt holes here. Okay? Match up the first one. Then you take the third one. And right in between this gap right here, you'll just slide the third propeller, completing a circle. Just like that. Now that's how you put it together. Look at that prop. Absolutely gorgeous. So now all you want to do is run one bolt through, put the hub plate on, and run one bolt through just to hold everything together. And then you would come over here and set it nicely there and screw it in real nice, and that's it. So that's how you do it. So there you have it. You put the hub plate on and then put 2 bolts opposite to each other on, and that will hold your propeller together. And then have your bolts sticking out just like that, and you come to the right here, and you just want to line up the screw, push on the prop, just like that, and then you want to hand tighten it at first, the first 2 screws, okay, just to have it on there. Okay, so you hand tighten the first one. That will help it stay in place. And then you can hand tighten the other one. Just push it through so you can see the hole. And once you see it, start tightening it. There you go. So once you got the first 2 in there, then it's just a matter of just putting in the rest of the screws, and it's nice and easy to do that. So that's how you put on the propeller with the 3 blades here. Looks beautiful. Look at that. Gorgeous looking prop. Wow. Okay. So once you have your prop on here and you have your first 2 bolts in there, then put in the rest of the bolts. And I like to hand tighten all the bolts with my hand just to make sure that they're going in the groove properly and you're not going to strip it. So I'll put all the bolts in there. I'll just hand tighten it, and then I'll take a wrench and then I will tighten it and get it nice and tight on there. But at first you just want to make sure you put it all on there and make sure that they were going in good so you can really feel it. And once they're all in there, take your wrench and then do a cross pattern tightening on it. So cross pattern. Alright, there you have it, guys. Alright, so the next step to assembling your Air Conception 280 is to put the spars on. And what we're going to do is just put it on the ground like this, and we're going to separate them and take the longest 2, put it to the side. Okay, take the second longest 2, put it to the side. Okay, and then your shortest. So the way it goes on is long, short, long. So we're going to take the longest ones, which are right here, and the longest spars go right here. Just like that. Now we're going to get the short spars. Okay, the short spars go right under here. Okay, just like so. Okay, and now the long ones go right underneath, right here. And you should see that they align. Okay, if you have it backwards, one will be long, one will be short. So it's pretty easy. So just like that. So now we have the spars on. Now all we got to do is put the netting on, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so we're going to put the netting on. I like to Velcro it just like so. So you can keep the netting nice and tight on here when you take it apart. It just helps the net not fly around and get tangled. So take these off. Okay. Just like so. And now take it easy to unwrap this so you don't cause a tangle. Okay, so now we're going to continue to unwrap the netting. Just do it nice and patiently. Just like so. nice and easy. Take your time so you don't make a mess. I think we have one more right there. Right there. Okay, so now we've unwrapped it. Now we're going to take this out one by one, kind of like this. Just kind of leave it hanging for now. Just going to separate it. Okay, and what I like to do is I'm going to take this part here, take this out, there, okay, just like so, right here. We're going to put these two together, so you're not snagging it, just like that. So put the middle together, and now you have a ring, just like so. And make sure nothing is tangled up before you do this. So make sure all of it is all released. Okay, so now we're going to take this, and we're going to put this on, just like this. Make sure you don't get the netting in there and stuff. So I'm going to push this down. Like that. Okay, so now it's pretty much the hard part's over. We're going to start to put this on. Make sure to take out your clip back here. Okay, this is your clip that's going to hold the bottom section there. So just take that off before you try to put it together. Oops, slippery. Okay. Right. Okay. And make sure you run the netting all out, so you're not going to have netting, and all the netting has to be on the outside. Now put that in there. Put that in there. Connect this, like so. Now we're going to connect this bottom piece right here. You don't have to connect it all too tight right now. Keep it loose so we can work with it. Actually, we'll get a strap now. One of the straps that holds the joints together here. And I'm going to strap it down so it doesn't come loose while we're going to do the final installation. Otherwise, as you're trying to put that on, this will pop out. So if we put this on right now, it's going to just hold it there. And you don't have to get this super tight right now, just kind of tight, just for now, just so it doesn't fly open. So just leave it like that. We're going to put the other one up here. Here. Want to make sure you put the straps behind the netting so we don't actually put it over the netting. So just like that. Okay. Just like that. Okay, we don't need it tight. We're going to get it a little bit tighter after everything is together. Well, we just want to have that so it doesn't come together. So again, take this clip off from here too. Okay, put it right there. And now we're going to, again, simply make sure all the netting is on the outside. We don't want the netting on the inside. So just route all the netting out. So one of the things I really like about the Air Conception that it's really easy to put together and take apart. Really super easy to do it. Doesn't take a long time. Okay, like that. Make sure the netting is always on the outside. Okay, we'll connect this here. Okay. Make sure it's all nice and tight together. Okay, and now we can put this part over here. Okay. Okay, that's now in. And the final stage is to push this one in here. Just like that. Just work it in. It's a little hard because it's slipping here. Okay. All right, so that's it basically right there. Okay, so we're going to put now the clip on this side so it doesn't come undone. So we'll put the clip in. Bingo. All right. That's it. Let's do the other side. Now one side will be, a little bit harder to put in because now it's kind of like getting tight. So you just gotta work it in there. Be easier if somebody was holding it, but no problem. So now that's already in. Last little snug. There we go. Now we're gonna put it in. There it is. Just gonna one more little. There it is. That's the final piece right there. Okay. All right. So that's in now. So I'm gonna put the last Velcro strap here. Again, make sure it's on the outside of the netting. Right there. Now we can have it a little tighter. Now you don't want to crank on this really. You want to let the Velcro actually just bind to each other, and that's what's going to actually hold it. So like that. So you don't really want to crank on it. Just get it nice and tight, just like that. You don't want to crank on it too hard. Just put it right there. Okay, so last step, we're going to install the netting. All right, so what we're going to do now is connect the netting line here. So what we'll do is we'll just come in between here and in between the other one, and you're going to connect it just like so. And then once you connected it, you're going to slide this way to tighten it, and it's basically a self-locking tightener, and just pull on it downwards and keep pulling to the left until the netting is nice and tight. You want to have it like a bow. Ding, ding. So just like that. You get nice and tight, okay? So from here, we're also going to connect these bottom pieces here. And what it does is just pull it out, take it out, go around. Just like that, and around until there's nothing left. Okay, same thing on this side. Pull it close, go around. Get it nice and tight. Just keep going around until it's perfectly on there. Just like that, and do it on the same on the other one. So this is, again, it's an improved netting. It goes all the way down now. It's also been improved on the V2 frame. So just like that on the other side, go around it like this. Work it in there, just like so. Let's bring it a little lower, have more room. It's a little tight, but you can get it in. Just like that. Okay. Okay, get it nice and tight right there. Okay. Same thing with the other one. Just work it around it. Go through the netting itself. Like that. Come around. Just like so. Presto. So now you got the net nice and tight. She's ready to fly. Beautiful. Look at that. Awesome. I want to show you how to charge the battery with the Air Conception provided charger. So all you got to do is first connect your charging cables, red to the red, black to the black. Okay, now you're going to take the battery and you're going to connect it just like so. Now you're going to take this white piece and you're going to put it right in here. Can't really make a mistake because they won't go in anywhere else except the right place. So plug it in, make sure it's all in there, and then you can select the current, and usually you can charge it at 2 amps or 1 amp. Don't charge it faster than that because it's bad for the battery. So the best way to charge it if you're not in a hurry is just do it 1 amp, and so select the 1 amp, and if you push on this, you can select the battery, and we have a LiPo battery. So we're just going to select LiPo, and then you're going to hold it down on LiPo, and it'll beep, and then it'll turn green, and now it's charging. And once it finishes charging, it'll give you an alert, and you're done charging. So that's how simple it is to use this little charger. Alright, so that's how we put together the Air Conception 280. It's really easy, really simple. When it breaks down, it's very compact. As you can see, it just goes into that little bag that it comes with. And so really easy to put together, really easy to take apart, which is a really key feature of the Air Conception. So Air Conception, you're getting the lightest paramotor on the market, the most powerful paramotor on the market, easy to take apart, easy to put together. Everything is all top line. So if you'd like to order an Air Conception 280, please visit my website at www.flyhighparamotors.com, and feel free to reach out and send us an email or give us a call if you have any questions. Thank you.